that joined Fancy Five Fridays. What's up, Jack? S.I. Fuentes, don't know who you are, but welcome. Hi, Alicia. Welcome to Fancy Five Fridays. We're going to give folks a couple minutes to join today's discussion, just for you all to know. Alpha, yes! Say hi if you're with me. Say hi if you're with me. I see some, Young Savage. What's up, Young Savage? Happy to have you. We got folks joining, so we're going to let, folks trickle in before we get the party started. Hi, babe. I miss you. You need to wear your Fancy Five certified sweatshirt when you can, because we definitely want to see you over in the branded gear. Yeah, excellent. I see people trickling in. Super exciting. I'm going to get the party started momentarily. How's everybody doing? I miss you too, Alpha. How's everybody doing? There's a lot of chaos going on in the world. I want to do a pulse check, see how everyone is doing. What's up, Boo? Welcome. Happy to see you. This is going to be very interactive, so guys, feel free to say what you want to say, chime in when you want to chime in. I'm going to be asking questions, so I definitely want for you to participate. This is our time. This is our time to harness the power of positivity and unity. There's a lot of greatness that comes from that. There's a lot of goodness that comes from that. I am committed at Fancy Five to helping uplift, empower, inspire, and unite. Those are my values at Fancy Five. Coach Davis, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you, Gene. So we're going to let folks trickle in. This is the Power Half an Hour. I want to get the party started. As you can see, I'm really excited. I was a little bit apprehensive about going live and, taking this route, but it is what it is, and I want to make it the best. Magnus, good to see you too. Welcome to Fancy Five Fridays. So many people I love, and so many people that are here with me. I feel your positive energy and all your goodness. So let me get this party started by explaining who I am. My name is Lisa Francoeur. My people in Ghana, yes. Very excited to see you guys joining the live chat. So my name is Lisa Francoeur. I am a seasoned sales and business development professional. The last 10 years of my career have been spent in tech. Most recently, I worked for LinkedIn, where I actually developed the Fancy Five Fridays empowerment series. What's up, Keisha? Welcome. Happy to see you. And I developed this Fancy Five Fridays framework with the intention of helping people harness the power of positivity and unity to create new and favorable possibilities for themselves and others. That is my vision. That is my mission. My vision is to scale empowerment globally. And I mentioned it before, I'm going to mention it again. My values are to uplift, empower, inspire, and unite. Let me just level set. I am not a therapist. I am not a counselor. I am not a psychologist. I do not have those credentials. But what I do have is life experience. What makes me prepared and what gives me the credibility to talk to you guys about how to recalibrate, how to reclaim our power is life experiences. Case in point, last year, for instance, I got divorced. I moved across country. I'm from New York. I moved to the West Coast. I packed all my stuff. I left my family, my friends, and I basically started a new life. So, sending you love to Keisha. So my point is that I have a lot of experience in overcoming adversity, transcending challenges, and I want to share those practices with you. So, COVID-19 is obviously, disrupting our lives. A lot of people are being negatively impacted. Everyone in the world, to a certain degree, is being impacted by this. And I'm not going to lie, me personally, positivity, I got to tell you, I have had many moments where I've been like, as an extrovert, someone who, lives with, wanting to engage with people, loving people, I've been really sad. I've been very confronted. The isolation doesn't really, it doesn't really work for someone who's as extroverted as me. And, I have been thinking a lot about what can I do? How can I control the controllables? What steps do I need to take to control the controllables? And inevitably, it brought me back to the Fancy Five Fridays framework. So in today's conversation, here's what I want to cover with you: sound mind, sound body, and sound spirit. I'm going to be very prescriptive with how we cultivate a sound mind, a sound body, and a sound spirit. And that is because if you take away anything from this conversation, I want what you take away to be tips that you can implement into your life immediately without hesitation. So, sound mind, the first component of our agenda. Fancy Five Fridays framework. I've been really excited to share this with people. As I said, I launched this framework. I launched this program at LinkedIn 4 years ago. I've since left LinkedIn, just so you guys know. I am heading up partnerships at NextPlay Events, where we are diversifying the tech industry. Shout out to all of my NextPlay folks out there. Love y'all. But cultivating a sound mind. So the Fancy Five Fridays framework is designed to help you develop resilience, to help you create a more positive outlook. And by virtue of creating a more positive outlook, there's so many benefits associated with proactively choosing to look at what's working in your life. So I want everybody to participate in this exercise. The first step in the Fancy Five Fridays framework is to share something. So everybody share something positive, whether it be personal, whether it be professional, whether it be something that you're grateful for, something that inspires you. I want every single person on this live stream to tell me exactly what you have to be grateful for. Shout it out and I'll read it back. So what do we got? Nina, what do you got? Hey Donna, I see a lot of the people that used to come to Fancy Five Fridays at LinkedIn on the line. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Donna? What's up, Nina? Courtney, how you doing? Good to see you. So does anyone have anything they want to share? I'll kick it off. So for me, what I've realized is that there are a lot of things that are outside of my control. And so what I find joy in is connection. I think I said before, I'm an extroverted extrovert. And so now I've had to find new ways to connect with people that I love. And it's been a really challenging, but also development opportunity, because I'm finding new ways to connect with people, like what you see here. That's what motivated me to even create this live stream. Olfa is grateful for her mom, who's healthy. These are the things that should, by virtue of thinking about them, change our outlook, right? There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of things that we could choose to focus on that would, cause fear, cause anxiety, cause doubt. I'm not saying that those things are not real. I'm just saying that we can choose to find the silver lining. So Donna says that she's so inspired by her amazing boyfriend, who's in the other room. He's in a Zoom message. Keep it coming. Thomas is grateful for technology. No Wi-Fi during Corona would be no bueno. I'm not even going to give that a thought, because that would drive me even crazier. And let me tell you about crazy. All geniuses are crazy, but not all crazy people are geniuses. Anyway, so we talked about what we have to be grateful for, what inspires us. The next step in the Fancy Five Fridays framework is share a challenge, right? I'll give you a challenge. On my end, as I said to you, I've struggled with adjusting to the new normal. I'm in the Bay where we are quarantined. We are not supposed to leave our homes unless it's for an essential, a need, whether that be grocery shopping or the pharmacy or what have you. And so that is a very uncomfortable thing for me, and I've had to work through that. And so some of the tactics that I'm taking to work through that challenge is I am finding new ways to connect. FaceTime, Zoom, Google Hangouts, calling people that I love, like consistently doing things that bring me back to my core. My core is connection. My core is community. So I've been finding new ways to do that. Give me some of your challenges. Let's talk a little bit about not problems, because that's not the way that we look at them. Challenges, when we refer to them as such, mean that this is an opportunity for us to up-level. This is an opportunity for us to go beyond where we've been, and that's a good thing. This is why we don't say problems, we say challenges. So I think Nina said that it's been very difficult to be away from the community. I completely agree with you. What are some of the other challenges that you guys are facing? Donna says that she's transitioning from customer success to account management in the midst of all of this insanity. I don't know if you started a new job, Donna, but good luck in the transition. I'm proud of you for continuing to up level. What are some of the other challenges that we wanna call out? Keisha says that human-to-human interaction. She's an extrovert as well. Girl, Fancy Five knows I can empathize, and I'm glad to have you here because this is a tactic to keep you connected to community. Alpha says that her challenge is to stay focused on the important things. I completely agree with you. Prioritizing priorities and exercising discernment, right? If you're not accustomed to working from home, for example, then it can be very challenging to adjust. So you might not be able to, say, okay, now's bedtime, now's work time. The lines are blurred because everything is happening within the same space. Sandra says using her time wisely. I agree with you. And matter of fact, we should share some resources. I know that platforms like LinkedIn Learning, for example, are giving access, and you can find courses on time management. YouTube has some great video content on that. Coach Davis says long grocery store lines, a challenge. The social distancing, a challenge. I get it, everyone, and I feel you. So here's the fun part, right? These are our challenges. Now, what's the action step that we're going to take to overcome these challenges? So again, using myself as an example, I said that I feel disconnected. So to me, that means what am I going to do to stay connected? What you see here, we're building community, right? We're continuing to stay in touch with one another. We're continuing to be and expose ourselves to the people and the conversations that are going to help uplift us in these troubling times. Let me hear from you all. What are you doing to overcome your challenges? Speak specifics, right? We want to make sure that everyone in this community is able to identify tactics and strategies to overcome that challenges. So throw some more at me. What else do we have? Yeah, Tom, I'm throughout the LinkedIn Learning. It's a great resource. And I definitely want to help people be resourceful. Yeah, Jean, I get it. Isolation has been difficult. That's part of why we're wanting to continue to cultivate this community. So Sandra has a great resource called tinyhabits.com. I think that ties back into the prioritization, time management. Definitely check that out. Also, what are some of the other action steps that we're taking to overcome that challenge? Yes, thank God for Zoom. Thank God for web conferencing, Google Hangouts. These are great technological tools that we can use. But here's the thing about, the internet. You can continue to do things like yoga. You can practice mindfulness. We're going to get into that when we get into the sound body aspect of today's discussion. Excellent, guys. So we all spoke about what we're grateful for, what inspires us. We spoke about the challenges that we're all facing living in the COVID-19 world, and some of the action steps that we're going to take to overcome that challenges. There is some great resources that are in the chat that you can check, from online training to encouragement to speak to professionals like therapists to expend some of that energy in constructive ways. Productivity apps, which you can go on the app stores to locate. So that essentially is the Fancy Five framework, right? Positive share, a challenge, and the action step that you're going to take to overcome that challenge. This also helps with coping with stress, right? And going back to controlling the controllables, reclaiming our power. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and thank you for all of your comments, your feedback. The next thing I wanted to talk about is sound body. So the Fancy Five framework can help you with sound mind, sound body. So one of the most recent changes to my daily routine has been, how can I fortify my immune system? So I've been making a tea from garlic, ginger, and turmeric. I boil hot water, and then I cut slices of these roots, and I drink that tea every single day. The reason why I drink that tea is because these roots are anti-inflammatory. inflammatory. So a lot of illnesses are associated with inflammation, including heart disease, stroke. And when we're in very stressful circumstances, it can only increase our cortisol, which is our stress hormones. And so we want to find different ways to, again, fortify our immune system, which is really essential right now. So the ginger turmeric tea is an anti-inflammatory. It's also very, it's calming, to just drink that and just kind of be still has been super beneficial. I also do calisthenics. Like, you don't get muscles like this by just sitting on your. So because a lot of us are confined to being indoors, I want to touch upon some calisthenics, which means that you're using your body weight, for example, to create that resistance. And that includes push-ups, squats, what else? Push-ups, squats, leg lifts, so on and so forth, dips. Now, the reason why that exercise is so important is because your mind, your brain manufactures the happy chemicals, which are endorphins, serotonin, and these happy chemicals that your brain manufactures can help you cope with stress as well. Again, stress is bad for your immune system. It can compromise your immune system. Yeah, Nigerian Jeff, it can compromise your immune system. So what we want to do is we want to keep doing practices that can help us keep our immune system strong. We talked about the ginger, turmeric, garlic tea. We talked about calisthenics and exercise in general. You can increase your heart rate, but when you're exercising, that'll get more oxygen distributed throughout your body, and that will help you with your overall well-being. Give me some examples of how you guys what are your sound body practices? Does anybody have anything that they want to share related to how they're keeping their bodies healthy in this time of confinement? Hi, Erica. Glad you could join. Hi, Tyra. Does anyone have anything else that they want to add? I'll leave that open-ended so that if you guys want to chime in, you can. But now we can segue into sound spirit. This is really important. I call sound mind, sound body, sound spirit the blessed trinity. I say that because, making sure that we do what we can to help our, well-being is really important. And that's Fancyfied certified. We got merch, but that's another story. Anyway, sound spirit. Meditation and intention setting, right? This is really important because meditation, taking some time to just be still, and there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of things being thrown at us right now. It's so unbelievably important to take some time to be still and to help ourselves, distance ourselves from what's being thrown at us so that we can focus on what we want to achieve. We can focus on what we want to contribute. Some of the suggestions from the live chat, Deepak Chopra is offering a free 30-day meditation. Thank you, Leanne, aka Wonderlusty. Happy to have you. Nina, she's kind of a freak, and I respect the gangster. She's like, she makes love to her boyfriend. I like how you use the word love and not some of the other things. All about love, all about positivity, all about light. Love to see it. What are some of the other practices that you guys are employing to foster a sound spirit? Anyone want to throw something else out there? Okay, I have another thing to suggest, and that is breathing. Okay, I don't know if you guys recall, but at the beginning of the session, I was talking about reclaiming our power. Right now, it feels like there's a lot of restriction. We're living in a pretty confined environment, whether you're quarantined or, shelter in policy like we have here in the Bay where you can't go outside unless it's essential. It's really important to breathe and stress, like the stress, like how do you mitigate stress? How do you undermine stress, which can compromise your immune system, right? That's not what's up right now. You need to fortify your immune system. Keisha says, aka the Love Scientist, journaling. That's fantastic. I love that idea. And I would even add gratitude journaling, where you're literally saying the things that you have to be grateful for. You're literally proactively focusing on those things, which will naturally make you feel good, feel better. That artista, thank you for your contribution. talks about painting. These are things that we can do with wherever we are, right? I think it's so important to, again, take advantage of what we have at our disposal and focus on what we can control, right? So painting, we talked about yoga, we talked about breathing. We talked about how community and staying connected through virtual means has been really helpful. We talked about how a sound mind, a sound body, a sound spirit can help us cope with everything and anything life has to throw at us. I call this session recalibration because a lot of our lives have been disrupted. I think it's safe to say pretty much everyone in the world is being impacted to some extent with what's happening specifically right now. So recalibrating, having strategies, having techniques to help you change your perception, to help you overcome your challenges. This is why I'm not just talking about dressing cute. Yeah, I used to be a professional fashion stylist, if you can't tell, but I used to be a professional fashion stylist. Dressing well makes me feel good, and that definitely has a good impact overall in my health and well-being. But I wanted to give you guys specific tactics that you can use to ensure that you're reclaiming your power. You're taking advantage of the things that you have at your disposal right now in spite of, again, being confined. There's a quote that I wanted to share with you too, and it is, every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it a seed of an equal or greater benefit. Napoleon Hill said that. And I wanted to share that with you because COVID-19 is one of the many challenges that we're all going to face. Let's keep it 100. It's a part of the life experience. There's no way to avoid challenges. There's no way to avoid obstacles. But trust me when I tell you, iron sharpens iron, okay? What I mean by that is overcoming adversity is how you grow, is how you develop your character. Donna says she agrees. She's doing her hair, she's doing her makeup, she's reclaiming her power, she's looking fancy-fied in the process. I love it. I love to see it. But again, I want for you guys to walk away from today's conversation with strategies, with techniques. I want you to feel inspired. My values are to uplift, empower, inspire, and unite. We've united in today's live stream. We, I hope, have participated in an empowering discussion. We have, I hope, uplifted each other. I love to see the comments and how you guys are chiming in. You're talking about your practices, and we've been unified. We've literally taken a negative situation and made it positive because we've created a community where the conversation is all about what's working, what we can do to change our outlook for the better, what we can do and who we can become in the process that shows us that the character that we're developing, that the adversities that we're overcoming is helping us not only uplevel ourselves, but those around us. And that's why Fancy Five Fridays exists. Again, to harness the power of positivity and unity to create new and favorable possibilities for ourselves and others. So we've got a couple minutes left in the power half an hour, about 7 or so. And I want to just open it up for any questions, right? Yes, Shauna. Yes. That's what, Ofa, hell yeah. We got people all over the world. It's so dope to see. Ofa's in, were you in Spain? Ofa's in Spain. We got Shauna in the Bay. It's just so great to see everybody from all over the world joining, participating. But give me some thoughts. Tell me what you guys think about the Fancy Five Fridays framework. Has it been helpful to you? Yes. Yes. Sipping on my water with lemon. Lemon's great for you. Your body doesn't manufacture vitamin C, so citrus fruits, consuming them regularly is really helpful for you. Quick sidebar. So yeah, guys, I just want to, in wrapping up the power half an hour, impress upon you that life is what we make it, right? We have the ability and the authority to choose. What's up, Mama? Happy to see you. We have the authority to choose, right? And exercising choice is a way to exercise power. And no matter what the circumstances are, how we transcend our circumstances is to recognize and to leverage our ability to choose something differently. I mentioned meditation earlier because meditation allows us to distance ourselves from ourselves. There's an actual tactic called metacognition. Metacognition is the thought of thought. And so I say that because emotions can compromise our better judgment. And when we start to think about the thoughts that we're having, we start to exercise discernment, meaning that we get to distance ourselves from our thoughts in a way that allows us to choose what thoughts we want to give attention to. So we're really talking about cultivating mindfulness. And by virtue of being able to choose the thoughts that we give attention to, we can start to pay more attention to the things that are going to empower us. We can start to pay more attention to the things that are going to uplift us. We can start to pay more attention to the things that are going to inspire us. And as I said to you, if you can get with a clique, you can squad up with people that are, participating in these types of discussions of empowerment. That's what the Fancyfied community is all about. It's only going to help you because continuing to speak and shed light where there is darkness is how we change the world. So as we come to a close this Fancyfied Fridays, I just want to acknowledge everybody who chose to take 30 minutes out of their day to spend time with me. I see a lot of people that I know on the chat. What's up, Lily? Glad you can make it. I see a lot of people that I know on the live stream, rather, and a lot of people that I don't know. And for the people that I don't know, I just want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to a community that is rooted in upliftment, empowerment, inspiration, and unity. I want to invite you and to continue to stay a part of this community and hold on to positivity so that it can catapult you forward. So with that being said, I hope that you'll join me next Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And next Friday's discussion is going to be how you make the most of isolation. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to do a lot of research on this topic because I've had to do a lot of recalibration myself, given that I'm an extroverted extrovert. I do a lot of public speaking. I'm in front of, hundreds and sometimes thousands of people, and not having that interaction has been really tough. So that's why I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. I don't want to make it seem too like I have all of the answers. I want to make it seem like we're so much better together than we are apart. And I know that in my own life, I've had to work through a number of challenges, and by practicing the tactics that I shared with you today, I've not only been able to rise above those challenges, but I'm building a life that I love. I'm building a life that my dreams are coming true as a result of implementing these tactics. Not that I don't have challenges, but I'm able to work through those challenges in a constructive way. And that's a part of my gift to the world. Tyra says, you are so genuine. I keep it 100, I really do care. Jean, it was my pleasure to be with you today, even though I couldn't be with you physically. Giving you guys all virtual hugs, giving you guys, mad virtual love. Next week's topic is make the most of isolation. You can find me on Fancyfied across every single social media channel. IG, Twitter, YouTube will be streaming live once again. Please subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, on all social media platforms. Sharing is caring, so if you're so inclined, feel free to share with every and anyone who you think would benefit from this community, this conversation. I'm sending you giant hugs. I'm glad that I didn't break down and cry because there are a lot of people that I am seeing that I haven't seen in a while, so it's great to connect with you here. Just know that Fancyfied is channeling you light and love, and I know it's a really tough time, and we're in it together, we're in it together, and we're in it to win it. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep building the community. Let's stay positive. Let's ensure that when we are having moments of difficulty, we're exercising some of these practices, whether it be meditation, deep breathing through your nose, hold it, and then out through your mouth. We're taking care of ourselves. More now than ever, we need to fortify our immune systems, and that's rooted in self-care. So, with that being said, we are wrapping up Fancyfied Fridays. I honored my word. Power half an hour. It's less than 1 minute. The Fancyfied Fridays Power half an hour is going to end in a minute. And I just want to say that I'm channeling you guys all the light and love you need. I think that if positivity is the catalyst in your transformation, you not only will win, you will soar, right? Here go your wings to fly, guys. And that's Fancy Five Certified. Love you lots. Take care.